Ottawa, we're back. We're back after losing the Stanley Cup Finals in 6 games. I have offered Husso a contract. I think it was for like 2-3 mil. Carter Hart wants 5 mil. He won't be staying with us. In the system, Kovalev, I think, is ready to be an NHL goalie. So I'm gonna give him the opportunity. We'll have Mendez and Rantanen in the AHL. Defense-wise, now remember, Tatanka is the 5th overall-ish defenseman. We want him. We have Lindback, so we have 2 young defensemen. Yas will be there, ready for next year. We got these 2 guys. But Lindback will probably be in the NHL because everyone but Voroboyov is gone. Cernak wants 5 mil. He's gone. Shabbat's gonna want something crazy. He wants 8 mil. He doesn't want to sign. Slavin wants to resign, but that's too much money for 80 overall. He's probably gonna fall off too. Forward wise, we got 1, 2, 3. With these 2 getting a pay raise, that's 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 3. And Kucherov is 37. I don't know. He could play till 40, but he could also retire with this game. Stu's gonna want like what, 10 mil? Yeah. So we're gonna have to pay Stu. We do have how much money? 19 mil in extension money. But you know who you don't see right here, but now you do, is Pinto. I think we trade Pinto for either the 4th or 5th overall pick. He's just not scoring anymore, buddy. That's it. These 2 guys are coming back. Torpachenko had a hell of a playoffs. He had 3 goals. He had 6 points in those 9 games for a 4th liner. I can't ask more from him. In the system, though, we have Chris Kreider and Shoten. He's a grinder. We dropped in the 6th round. He's 4th line ready. He's ready to go. So we have 1 guy coming up. That's about it. One day Sylvester hopefully should get the jump, but he's only 21. He could last till he's 23, 24. Alright, let's just move on to the draft. We'll see the retirement players, the draft lottery. See how that goes. Before I do that, check the awards. Stanley Cup champions, Arizona. Colorado won the President's Trophy. Arizona and Ottawa. Connor Bedard won Art Ross. Mikko Rantanen won the Hart Trophy, though. Owen Power, defense. Connor Bedard, another trophy. Siegel on Seattle. Connor Bedard. Yannick, we had to beat a top goalie to get here. The Cup final. We had to beat Trent. We had to beat 2 of the best goalies to get there. And the Bill Madsen Award winner. Rally's been dominating that award. Mikko Rantanen won both MVP awards. And the Maurice Richard as Bedard led the league in scoring. Alright, let's go to this draft. See who retired on us. Who so stayed. 2, 3, 4. Alright. Washington jumped all the way up. I think Seattle jumped up from 16 to 5. That was crazy. Or to 6, sorry. And we go to the retired players, should pop up, right? There we go. View retired players. Anything happened? Kucherov and Chris Kreider are gone. Gabriel Landeskog is gone too. But boys, there goes some of our playoff experience. There goes our first line forward. I mean, we have DeBrincat and Drake, and we have to re-sign Stu. That's sad. That's sad to see him go like this. Yeah, he's dropped down to a 3rd line scorer too. We're about to be paying him 9 mil. But hey, that's like 10 mil off the books. In that instance, Chris Kreider, at the end of his career, turned into what's it called? Stanley Cup performer. Not really goal wise, but hey, 1, 2, 3. 4, and then this is probably the 5th year. He went to 5, man. He went to 5 Stanley Cups. He got 3 of them. Dougie Hamilton retires. He was only 77 overall. How much was he getting paid? His contract was about to be up. Any goalies retire? John Gibson, he was 78. Grubauer, 75. Vanek. No big goalies. Alright, so we lost. You know, this is definitely go to view draft class. There's Tanaka, that's it. Tanaka's our boy, so we got to get a pick up there. Tanaka. Alright. Let's go in here, boys. We have sad losing Kucherov and Kreider. 1, 2, 3. LA wants to make a trade. LA, do I try to risk it and trade? I can't. Those are the rules. Those are my rules. I made them. I have to follow them. Alright, Dallas first overall. 84 franchise. Flood. Winnick. Another power forward. Islanders don't take him. Islanders take Cooperman. If they draft Tim, maybe we draft him and make a trade. You know, that could be a thing. If that happens, we throw Pinto in that trade. I could see that. We'd have to like trade up. We still have to. Oh no, we have to trade up first. I'm thinking we already have the 5th overall pick. All right, here we go. All right, they drafted Cooperman. Hey, a 78 elite. All right, we got to trade for this pick. Whoop, cancel. I did pre-scout who I wanted to trade. Obviously, one is Pinto. The other is Kara. Kara Lati. He's a guy I found in free agency years ago. Signed him. And he's kind of turned out... He seems like probably like a college player that went unsigned. Go with that. We got to give them draft picks, though. A 2nd and a 3rd. And a 4th. 2, 3, 4. We need to take some cap for them. They still have they still have their 1st rounder. Take Tom Wilson off your hands, I guess. 2 minutes. Well, that second was going pretty slow for a second. Let's look at their forward core. Do they have everyone re-signed? Yep. 1, 2, 3. So they got their 1st line. 1, 2, 3. They got the 2nd line. They have no one coming back for their 4th line. Everyone's up. 3rd line, sorry. And they can add a guy who's been to 3 Stanley Cup finals. And they add a prospect and they add a bunch of draft picks. You're basically trading for that 3rd line. We've given up a first rounder for a 3rd liner. And they have him for 3 years. And they get a 2nd, they get a prospect. They accept. I think that's a fair trade. And we got our boy Tanaka. What are you, man? 77 offensive defenseman. As you saw, I remember he put up like 200 shots. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Fine trade. Fine trade. Well, Carter Hart, where are you? I get a 7th rounder for you, buddy. I can get Sam Steele and Hartman. Oh, we're just exchanging bad contracts here. Actually, if Gensel's available, I just lost the 1st line forward. He's 86 overall. I would have him for the 1 season. Oh, yeah, that's too much money. Um, you guys just want him for a seventh? I'll do that trade, man. That's fair. What draft picks do I have now? I got a 4, a 6, 7. Yeah, can't really make Carter Hart work. I was just trying to see if I can get anything for him. If any team wants his talking rights, I guess it's called. Negotiating rights. I'm not trading Stu's rights. What about Shabbat's? Hey, yeah, Boston. Nope. Calgary's willing to offer us a fifth. Not trading with you, Carolina. LA one. Um. Uh. Bruins, Leafs. Vegas, Winnipeg. We have fifth rounder this year. I think we go Vegas. I'm gonna edit the trade first. I want to see if they have the cap space to sign him though. Ooh, at the moment they don't. Actually, this trade would put them to that cap. Yeah, they have 7 million cap space. Um, ooh, they have guys. Let's look at this. Ooh, they have 10 mil coming off the books. 18 mil coming off the books. 18, well over 20 mil coming off the books. Yep, they're good. Let's look at their decor. Seattle don't draft anyone yet. What? One. They got a defenseman. Oh, they have our defenseman, eh? We traded him there like last year, right? Yeah, oh, geez, I think we did a good job trading him. He was a +4. Oh, boys. Yep, hold on. Let me make this trade, Seattle. Done deal. I think that was a good trade for both of us. We weren't going to be able to re-sign him. We got a new offensive defenseman anyways. Um, they only had Theodore, so they clearly, and they had like over 20 million cap space. They can sign Thomas Chabot. So we got a fourth rounder next year. We lost Pinto. But now that we have that fourth rounder, we can take a look around the league and say, hey, let's see if someone else has talking rights. You know what I mean? Arizona, fluff y'all. Boston, no. 14 mil. What did he ever do to get this contract? Guess that would be the year Minnesota. He didn't even put up a point per game and got 14 mil. Good job, Buffalo. Huberdeau is way too old. Miller, no. No one on Colorado. Patrick Laine is available. That's kind of interesting. Don't really need a sniper. I need like a point getter. Also, he has like 3 years left. Just seeing if there's anyone kicking around. Merkley, Carlo, they'll probably hit free agency. Ooh, Terry, 12 mil. Some depth guys. Ooh, Barron fits on our third defensive pairing. Ooh, he's been a minus for a while. Might be something to look at. Anyone else kicking around? Philly, we're gonna look at Pittsburgh has guys. Oh, guys really want though. San Jose has these two guys. Rolston didn't play this season, eh? Former 30 goal scorer. I don't know how much he's gonna want though, but that's an interesting. Tr that's potentially interesting. That might be it for people to look at, really. Just kind of finish this and just finish the draft. Thomas Chabot already trying to trade. Yeah, they're trying to trade Theodore. I done. Or whatever, guys. Do you? I'm not gonna tell you what to do. Oh, Washington had people. Hold on. Come on, game. Ooh, this draft fell off after I pick. Washington was the last team, right? Washington and Winnipeg. Oh, they're all under contract. Under 5 mil. Lawson Krause. That whatever you did this year in Washington is not what you normally do. I'm not taking that risk. Mangiapane though. 28 goal scorer. 30 goals. Maybe he fits in our third line. Can I trade Carter Hart for you? They won't. They don't need Carter Hart. They have Igor. Hey, these guys got Vader. I saw that. How's Vader done since letting him go? He's making 3 mil. He went to Buffalo, lost 20 games. He kind of bounced back. One of the best seasons he's ever had. So, nice. Yeah, alright, there's no one. Alright, we don't pick until the 4th round. Let's do this top 10 stuff. Hey, St. Louis got a decent defenseman. Columbus didn't. Let's trade to see. I want to see who Tampa Bay drafts. Not Tampa Bay. LA drafts with their other first rounder. Who are they? 16? Yeah, they are. Okay. Domi defensive. Let's see who they draft. Hey, they got themselves a defenseman. Picked all the way to 127. Ooh, I just saw an elite. San Jose gets an elite low forward. No, we're at the very end of this round. Alright. Do I have anyone pinned left? Hino and Jarson and Crooks. That's who I have pinned. Is anyone up here? 2 goalies. One got a shutout, no wins though. I don't know how that works. Jacola. Who do you pick between these two? Ugh. 5 years away. A+ league, he got 3 wins. A+ league, he got no wins, but a better save percentage. And magically a shutout. Huh. Do I go with the gem or the guy who I know is better? I'm taking the Swede. I'm taking Blodstrom, 47. That might have been a mistake. Well, I'm just gonna keep simming until someone drafts that other guy. I gotta pick 191. I don't pick for a while. Is anyone gonna draft him? I could just skip. I don't draft till the 6th round though. That wasn't him. Buffalo back-to-back picks. Vancouver, Toronto. Is Tampa Bay gonna get him? No, but now it's close. New Jersey? No, geez. Detroit. 47 medium elite. And what was our man? Like 49 elite? 40, they were the exact same. Alright, so we got a goalie. Now, are any of those guys kicking around? Yep, I will draft you. Don't know what you're going to turn into. Hey, top 4 low. That ain't bad. Especially all the way down here. Near the end of the draft. Is he still available? He is. Well, good draft you. Hino. Top 6 low. Hey, give him some long time development. We'll see him at 25. Alright, we got Tanaka. We got a future goalie. We got defenseman and another center. We got to sign our AHL coach. We got a scout expiring. Let's go look at how much cap space do we have going into this. I got 35 million cap space, boys. So he doesn't want to resign, which means I'm gonna have to let him hit free agency. Those are the rules. Carter Hart's gone. Just release him. Blomqvist was just the injury potential player. We're good. I can keep all this stuff in. This little minor stuff, and then I'll skip. So we'll have the 2 AHL goaltenders. Defense-wise, we got 1, 2. These guys are probably gone. For Boynoff, we're going to qualify. How much money does he want? He wants around 5 mil. But you know what? We're going to give him second line playing time next year. Maybe we'll get him more points. Cernak, I would love to bring back, but he wants 5 mil. Wasn't even a plus either, so. We got Lindback ready to come up, like I said. And then forwards, we got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Stu will have to sign in free agency. Let's imagine we gave him 50 mil. Just imagine that. That still leaves us 20 mil. We have to get a third line. Speaking of third lines, or potentially fourth lines. Yeah, that's too much money for you, man. You did just score 20 goals, though. You have scored 20 goals basically every season of that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I take it, I sign you, and then it goes downhill, you know what I mean? Torpachenko's back. Anderson's back, he's up there. Shotin, he's here. Let this guy go. Yeah, so I'll go through all this. I'll go through all the scouts. I'll go through the coaches. I'll do that, and free agency will be its own little video. So I shall see you in free agency.